it's Dr. Melody Moore here with a love bomb for you. How are you doing with the ability to say no? What is your relationship to your no? How did you learn about saying no? How do you receive the word no from others? What happens in your body? What happens in your own sensations when people tell you no, or when the most healthy, most boundaried, most loving thing for yourself and the relationship you can do is say no? We've got to find a healthy no, y'all. We have to find one. As my friend Nikki Meyer says, in order to have a healthy yes, we've got to cultivate a strong no, which sets up a boundary in an effort to protect what we need and what often we know the relationship needs in order to survive, in order to sustain, and in order to be mutually beneficial. Most times when we say yes because we think it's expected of us, we are afraid of disappointing or losing the other person. We buy into the illusion of that's the way it's always been. I've always done it. I'm the point person every year on such and such event or whatever. That's the expectation. So I just can't change it. I just can't disappoint them now. Most often what we're doing is setting ourselves up to be resentful towards ourselves, although that can often be misunderstood as angry at the others, but the others are just asking, and it is always our responsibility to say no if what we mean is no. It's really useful, I find, to check in with your body about, is my body a yes to this? And allow the yes, the bar for the yes, to be pretty high so that it's a fully embodied yes, and all in my heart, my gut, yes. And if it's not that, and you get a request for your time, for your energy, for your opinion, for your money, for your care, for your trust, whatever it is, if it's not an all-in yes, allowing the no keeps you from having to go back and forgive yourself for setting yourself up to be resentful, to be disappointed, to feel burdened, to feel overwhelmed, all the things, right? Because it tends to go this way. We say yes when we mean no, and then we get angry at the others for asking. And then eventually we come to discover at the root of that anger is really resentment towards ourselves for not just saying no in the first place. So I would offer you this as a loving practice toward not only yourself, but also those you're in relationship with. Check in with you for a no. Check in. Nothing's on fire unless it's on fire. It needs to be handled immediately. So very often when you get requests, you can wait and say, let me consider that. I want to be thoughtful about my answer. I will get back to you next week or next month or tomorrow or in an hour or whatever. And then if a no arises, really being able to fully honor that no, knowing that it protects your relationship with the other ultimately because you're being truthful and authentic and in integrity as you set that boundary. And it protects your relationship to yourself, which is the most important relationship that you have outside of your relationship to that which you perceive as divine consciousness or truth or love. And so find your no, honor your no, say your no, and love yourself by doing so.